Hey, I'm Joy. I'm an American mom living in Indonesia, and I'm going to tell you 5 things that I would not do as an American in Indonesia. And we're going to cook some dinner. The first thing that I would not do as an American living in Indonesia would be to wear my shoes inside of someone's house. In America, this really isn't a big deal. I have another video about maybe why we do this in America, but in Indonesia, it is a big deal. So I always make sure to take my shoes off when I go into my house or when I go into any of my Indonesian friends' home as well. It's just the polite thing to do. The second thing that I would not do as an American living in Indonesia is I would not drink the tap water. In the US, it is usually fine to drink water straight from the faucet, but in Indonesia, it is definitely not. Hold on a second. The next thing that I would not do as an American living in Indonesia would be to flush my toilet paper down the toilet. In the US, this is just how we do things. It's really common to use toilet paper after going to the bathroom and then flush it down the toilet. But in Indonesia, not only is it not common not to use toilet paper, you definitely can't flush it down the toilet. The next thing that I would not do as an American living in Indonesia is I wouldn't brag about how cheap stuff is in Indonesia as an American. The economies of these two countries are totally different. And just because something feels cheap and affordable to you in this country doesn't mean that it is for everyone else. And it just seems kind of tacky or rude to constantly be posting and talking about how cheap stuff is, because it's definitely not that for everybody. And the final thing that I would not do as an American living in Indonesia is refuse to learn the language. Just because we speak English and a lot of people around the world do as well, I assume that everybody does. And so in moving to a new place and traveling to a new place, I always try to pick up a little bit of the language and a few basic greetings, learn how to say thank you. Yeah, you're visiting someone else's country, so it's always nice to learn a little bit of their language. What do you think? What are some other things that Americans should not do while living in Indonesia? And should I do more of these? Because I probably have a whole list of things that we should not do as Americans when we come to Indonesia. Let me know.